I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody and stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam! Hello, my name's Elijah Wells, and today's review is Cowboy Bebop. Not just considered one of the best anime of the late 90s, but considered one of the greatest anime series or media of all time. Along with Akira's, Ghost in the Shell, Spirited Away, and Your Name, just level of brilliant. So without further ado, let's go into the story. It follows Spike Spiegel, who is a bounty hunter and used to work for a syndicate known as the Red Dragon Syndicate, who teams up with Jet Black, who was a former cop who lost his arm during one of the operations, and Faye Valentine, who when the met, worked at a space casino and was frozen since 1994 until the near future, and as a wacky kid who really is into computers and gets a dog Ein high on mushrooms. And like I said, they have a pet dog, Ein. If you're a dog person, this anime is for you. The end. Okay, I'm just kidding. I won't close off the review like that. But of course, the anime is pretty much, it can go to pretty unexpectedly deep ends. Like, I don't want to spoil some anime episode spoilers and all that, but some are pretty deep. Like in the movie Cowboy Bebop, Knocking on Heaven's Door, they had Vincent who blew up a motorway bridge with chemical weapons. If you thought poisoning a former spy with nerve agents was bad, what about blowing up a bridge with a tank filled with chemical weapons? And of course, Spike is completely haunted by his past, with his time in Red Dragon Syndicate, and how Julia got her out of the Syndicate, which being her girlfriend or fiance, and Vicious, a silver-haired antagonist who pretty much sounds like Christian Bale if he didn't take his deep voice from Batman a bit too seriously, like, "There's nothing in this world to believe in anymore." And it has plenty of nods to pretty old movies, like When a Man Drags a Coffin Across the Street, which is reminiscent of Django, but an old cowboy movie. Or Marathon Man, where Faye finds one of the former syndicate heads having his throat slit open and sitting right next to her. It's nasty. And of course, a lot of jazz music. And yeah, I'm kidding not. When I mean a lot of jazz music, it's literally in the opening credits with the very iconic track known as Tank. I don't want to do a solo thing in case I butcher it, which I don't want to do, but I don't. Of course, the character development is pretty much goes way into detail, like the past. Like a whole episode is dedicated to each of the characters' past, which kind of really intriguing, and how they I don't want to spoil it again. I seriously want to spoil the film, but it's so good. It's probably one of my favourite TV shows, period. Not Sean Spicer's, this is the largest crowd to witness the inauguration, period, but this is my favourite show, period. I'm not kidding you. Of course, the brilliant action scenes, which combines martial arts, swordplay, and gunplay, and is reminiscent of old Asian movies and Western movies like John Woo and Good and Bad and Ugly, and yeah, you know what I mean. It's pretty much a Western in space, but at least it's nothing like Cowboys and Aliens up there, but that's for a different video. Oh, seems like you're not alone, Cowboy Bebop. You're not alone. Of course, the animation, despite being kind of reliant on both CG effects and cell animation, it looks pretty damn timeless. Like, it kind of really convinces me with all the animation, especially when Spike uses his swordfish too to just fly through debris when he's trying to take down a rogue satellite, and they get introduced to Ed, the child human hacker. Of course, brilliant animation, interesting characters, great choice of music, and a really stellar plot, and probably one of the best endings to an anime series ever. It's simply bang. That's how it ends, just to give you one clue. and probably one of the best, brilliant ending and brilliant opening. It's like the R-rated alternative to Star Wars, except of Luke Skywalker looking up the sky and wanting to be a Jedi one day. Or the R-rated alternative to Guardians of the Galaxy, where Star-Lord loses his mom and dances to 70s and 80s music whilst catching one of the Infinity Stones. The opening has a man getting his head blown off after he used red eye to get into his eyes after he spilled it onto his face. Of course, his wife, faking her pregnancy, shoots him in the head and she dies of being shot by the police while smuggling more red eyes. That's just the opening episode. All in all, best anime series ever. Challenge me if you disagree. And this is Elijah Wells, and then probably 9 or 10 out of 10. And bye you.